Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Fishing with FLAIR. Got a little unpackaging, unboxing, whatever here. This is from Richard Chavez. His YouTube channel is megadeth99waystodie. If you guys haven't seen him, he makes some pretty sweet jigs. I won the contest of naming the color of a jig that he had up, so this is what I got. So you know his contests are legit. This is proof. It's Hook'em Baits is the company, and I named this jig Hot Mess. I was the winner of it. I got a 1/2 ounce and a 3/8 ounce. These are some real sick colored jigs. I named it Hot Mess just because that's exactly what it is. I mean, it's a little bit of everything. It's got green pumpkin. It's got a little bit of like brown, like peanut butter looking color. Got some coffee color with some red flakes and black flakes. You guys want to look at that? There you go. I'll open up the 1/2 ounce first, and I'll tell you my first impressions. So my first impressions are the head of this is a nice grass jig, not a football, casting or grass jig. Looks like it'd go through grass pretty well. It could also be a swim jig because it's kind of curved and flat at the same time. But my second thing, see that hook? This is what it looks like straight up and down. So you see the bite of the hook is extended. It's not just like a normal loop. It's bent down, kind of like a tube hook. So when you bite down, you can see how much bend there is, or how much bite there is because of the shape of the hook. Also, when you set the hook, you see a placement of the eye on there. It's on the top, just like a New Tech jig. If you go look at New Techs, they're on the top. So what you do is when you yank it, and the combination of the hook and the eyelid on the top, you bite down, you yank it. All it does is rotate this, and the basket's hooked on the roof of the mouth. It's just kind of like New Tech. Similar, they don't have the cam face head or whatever, and it's obviously not double appendages here, but I mean, it's the standard weed guard. Pretty soft. It's pretty hard at the same time. You can see there, but I mean, there's plenty of bite. The other thing is it's a pretty thin. It's kind of like medium. It's not thin. It's not thick wire. Which is alright. I mean, I'll probably be throwing it on fluorocarbon instead of braid just so I don't bend it out because these are pretty sick jigs. I mean, if you're not throwing too heavy of cover or anything, I mean, this is going to be your little forte jig over here. See that? And I'll pull out the other one. See how it stands up? It reminds me a lot of a New Tech. You know, it kind of stands up on end. It doesn't have the cam face or the appendages, the weed guards, but it kind of stands up like that. Eyelets on top. It's good hookup ratio. Like I said, the company's name is Hook'em Baits. You can look at megadeth99waystodie. Is his channel, and I won the contest, like I said. The color of this jig is Hot Mess, if you guys want to get it from him. It's got a green pumpkin head on it. That's a 1/2 ounce that you're looking at right now. And this is the 3/8 ounce. Not too much of a difference there, if you want to kind of compare those. But like I said, I'll just talk about them while you kind of look at them. Green pumpkin head, got standard bristle weed guard. You got a Hot Mess color jig. If you guys are looking to trim them, here you look at this. My recommendation would be the shortest I ever trim a jig besides a finesse jig. Okay, I'll just go into this real quick. If you're trimming a finesse jig, you want to split these two parts. It's kind of a bonus in this video. I'm not gonna actually trim them for you, but so you split that. You split these top and bottom. And then for the top half, you want to cut them like right here, pretty short. That way, it's like a finesse jig. Otherwise, you can split it like I just did, and cut not quite as short, and it'll have a little more flare, a little more puff in it. So when this lays down, it'll fan out a little more than just like a standard mop jig. In mop jigs, finesse jigs, I call them fan jigs or flare jigs. Flare. Anyways, they all have their purposes. If the bass are looking for a bigger profile, you might want to stick with this. If they're looking also for a big profile, you might want like a flared out jig. Small profile, you need a finesse jig. But that's just a little bit into that. So Hook'em Baits, if you want to get a close up right here of the name, Hook'em Baits. Megadeth99waystodie. Keep repeating his name so you guys kind of know. First impressions, I mean, they're sweet. I haven't fished them yet. Look like great grass jigs or just casting jigs, flipping jigs, whatever. Not too heavy of cover because they got a light wire hook, light weed guard. But I mean, I can almost promise you I'll catch a bass on them. I can tell by the color when I see it. The lakes around here It's exactly the color they like. A little crawfish in it with some red flake. Pretty much what dominates the lakes around Omaha, Nebraska. So, I'll probably end up coming out with a video. I mean, when it warms up, it's freaking cold outside right now. But when it warms up, I'm sure I'll catch it. One thing I didn't talk about, weed guards. Pretty hefty little keepers. Weed guards. Bait keepers there. Pretty hefty there. If I were to throw this, honestly, I'd throw an Alabama craw, either net bait, kick and bee, or pack a chunk, something like that. Kick and bee I'd throw on a 3/8, and on a half ounce I'd throw the chunk, whatever. It just has it has like the brown and orangish, giving off the little claws, a little more attractant there. Anyways, enough talking about these jigs. Just letting you know I won the contest, so his contests are legit. Go check him out. His name is megadeth99waystodie. Go check his channel out. Got some sweet jigs here. He sent me 2 of them because I won the contest. If he has contests, you know they're legit, like I've just said. Anyways, stay tuned for some more videos. A little update for the giveaway, the 3 rods and tackle box and gift card. It'll be May 19th. I know that's a little far-fetched from what I thought, but May 19th, sorry, I'm screwing up. April 19th. That's the 1-year anniversary of when I started my YouTube channel, was 2012 on April 19th. So I decided what better way than to give away 3 rods and reels and tackle box and gift cards and that kind of stuff. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm sorry that I kind of postponed it a little bit, but I felt like the time was right then. I'll have a little more than 1,000 subs, but anyways, that's what I'm going to do. So, hook 'em baits, flipping jig in hot mess color, pretty sweet. Go check out Megadeth 99 Ways to Die, and stay tuned for more videos.